Hey folks, welcome back again to episode 7 of Dov67Designs, the rear swing arm conversions for the Xv750 bobber. So I'm just going to discuss with regard to 17-inch wheel conversion from episode 5, how I then went about mounting the R1 rear caliper, because obviously we've gone from a 15-inch that was a drum brake to a 17-inch wheel that's disc. So I'm just gonna kind of guide you through the process of how I did it. So as you can see, this is the bracket I came up with here for this job. Obviously originally it was a drum brake, so obviously pedal, linkage, drum brake. So now we've gone to disc, we have to mount a disc on the rear disc with regards a new assembly and the R1 caliper. So I'm just going to go through again how I tend to do things. So basically we had the wheel, the caliper, and what I tend to do is I tend to put the wheel in the subframe, position where I want the caliper, and then again, you know, going back to old school here, you can either use paper or cardboard and then start designing how you want to incorporate the manufacture of the plate and welding up your caliper support. So like I say, I came up with this design that's based around the mounting bolts for the R1 caliper, and then what I tend to do is, you won't believe it, I use soffit board, what you get on gut run, because it's perfect for forming. It's plastic, it's 5 to 6 mil thick, which is what you want your plate, your caliper plate to be. Obviously give you that strength, and you know, 5 to 6 mil on a swing arms, a good point for welding, whether you're using TIG or MIG. So again, came up with a paper template, and then I cut them out of some soffit board, and then what that gives you to do, because this stuff's really easy to cut round and shape and form. So basically that gives me, if you look at the one I did do and this one, they're basically the same, welded together and then welded in the correct position on the swing arm. So basically that's how I do them. Yeah, a bit of, again, paper or cardboard, make a template, and then I use soffit board to make my models, take the model, join them together on your plate, cut them out, shape them and form them, get them in position for weld. But what you want to do is, I'll just put these away, what you want to do is, regarding the disc, you need to mount your disc on your caliper, your wheel in your swing arm, and you either want to put the hydraulics on this, pump it up so it stays in exactly the position you want, or you can use an air compressor and just push them pistons against the disc to hold this in the position where you want while you're setting up the adapter plate, what you've made, and then just tack weld that into place, get it in the correct position, and then seam weld it. Brilliant. But what you also need to consider is, with regards to the caliper, you may have to, again, like I've had to, make and fabricate a backing plate. So basically that sits on the front like so, and the backing plate goes the other side of your disc. It bolts right through, and basically apart from this point that's welded, the caliper then is free floating on the disc. Gives you a better look, and it doesn't take away any braking performance at all, because basically as you brake, it's pushing down on this point and it's pulling on this point, i.e. that's why you get rear wheel lift. So I've done it, I've tested it, works perfect. Again, any questions, please email me. It's not hard fabrication work. Fabrication works as easy as you want to make it. Keep subscribing and keep liking. I'll see you on the next video, is how I adapted the R1 yokes to fit the Xv750 housing. Okay, see you again folks.